All right. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Let's begin. Death. We have the Death. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. Someone could have gotten into a fight. Okay. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could have gotten into a fight. Okay. Maybe with a parent. All right. A Queen of Swords could have gotten into a fight with either a parent, or if they are in a relationship with an older masculine, then they got into a fight with this person. Okay. This could have been a fight to the death. All right. Or very hurtful, physically hurtful. This was a physical attack. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Either someone's trying to flee the scene, or maybe this is someone coming onto the scene. What's the Knight of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles. This could be someone coming onto the scene to try and break up a fight. Okay, or they could have been the ones that got into the fight. Again, the Death card is here. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. This could have been something that happened at home. The Hierophant with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. They could have been fighting over money. Okay, maybe someone took something too far and the other person reacted. All right. Or maybe this is about, yeah, this is over money. Either somebody moved money, someone, they feel, this is a couple and they don't trust one another. They don't trust one another when it comes to money. Even if they're together, they don't trust one another when it comes to money. Okay, within the home. Maybe they hide money from one another. Okay, they could both work, but they fight about money. They fight about whose money is whose money and who should get what and who's the person, I guess, doing the most and who's the person not really doing anything at all, and where is your money? What are you spending your money on? What are you, right? Someone could be investing their money in themselves, whereas the other person, they're investing within the relationship, and so that causes a problem within the home. They fight about money, and neither of them really have that much money, but maybe one has more than the other. Okay, but either way you put it, they should be happy. They should be able to be happy. They're a match. They should be able to work together. Okay, but that's not what the reality is. This is a good on paper marriage relationship. Maybe it's a marriage. Maybe these are persons that got married a long time ago and they grew apart, but they are still married, right? For some reason, they didn't grow together. I don't know why. He is right. Look at the King of Pentacles and look at the Queen of Pentacles. They're a couple, but look at what he's wearing and look at what she's wearing. Look at the ground, right? Look at the soil on her card where there's not as much greenery as there is for the King of Pentacles. Maybe the King of Pentacles is the one who has more money, okay? Or if that's not true and she's the one that has more money, he takes his money and he spends it on his fucking self. And then look at the surrounding, look at the environment that he has his wife in. That's why they fight. Because it's plain as day. It can be seen that, you get what I'm saying? Imagine seeing a couple and Let's say they went out together and he looks way better than she does, and not as in he's more handsome and she's not attractive in that way. No, no, no. She could be a beautiful girl, he could be a handsome guy, but then when you look at maybe what they're both wearing, right? It doesn't go together, yet it should. But why doesn't it? Why you so this, but she's that? There's vines and grapes all around him, red dirt around her. And you know what? Soil, right? Red soil, that's actually rich soil, but where's the crop? He's not planting in her garden. He's not investing in his own wife, his own woman. His He's not investing in her. He's investing in himself. Anytime something comes in, he puts it into himself. She, I don't know are you putting it into him too? She might be putting what she gets into him as well. Because another point, her pentacle is bigger than his. Literally, visually, it's bigger. She takes what she has and she gives it to him. And she's like, that's okay, baby. I got what I need. Not a fuck. And he's like, well, thank you, darling. Okay. This is what maintains the happy home. You get to do this, and I get to be this, right, for you. She does make sacrifices. She sacrifices herself for him. He literally takes the shirt off of her back. That's that 401s. That's what's behind, right? This castle. Fighting. And they don't trust each other. That's what I was about to say. With this Seven of Swords, she might hide money, right? She might give money to him, but she doesn't give all of her money to him because she's aware of his habits, right? She hides money from him. She keeps money from him, right? That he's not even aware of. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's aware that she has money, but he's not aware of the amount because she still gives to him. So he's not worried about how much you have because you still give to me anyway, and I don't have to give a fuck to you. Maybe even literally. Maybe he doesn't even fuck her. She may be. What is the obsession, right? What is it? If he's not giving anything to you, if he's not investing back into you, okay, he's taking up space, right? So there's a level of comfort, familiarity. Okay. They fighting, but not going anywhere. That makes it feel stable because you know what's coming type of shit. Even if this is what's coming, you know that that's what's coming and you adapt. They, right? They have become the energy manifested. The way, again, you see how I said if you saw them together, there's a bit of an oddity about it just because the energy is not suitable for one another. So there's, or maybe it is suitable, right? But the only, I'm not here to debate whether or not the connection is meant to be together. I'm talking about the appearance. There's something about the energy creating the manifestation of the appearance of these individuals, right? That part. They look like what they do. Okay. Ace of Cups. This could be happy emotions, okay? Three of Pentacles, maybe about a transaction that was made. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could be happy about a transaction that was made, okay? Maybe someone got paid. Someone could have gotten paid. A Queen of Cups could have gotten paid. Ten of Swords. Did you, baby? What's the Ten of Swords? What did you get paid for? Okay. A Queen of Cups got paid for something. She got paid for a Ten of Swords energy. Well, who's this? Someone's on the ground. A King of Swords. A Queen of Cups could have fucked up a King of Swords. Okay, this could have been a heated argument. Nine of Wands. She sent him with his tail tucked between his legs. With her being the Queen of Cups with the Ten of Swords, this could have been something very emotionally charged. All right. We got the Temperance. Okay, a Queen of Cups gave a Queen of Cups gave a King of Swords a piece of her mind, and that resulted in the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Wands. This is a bruised ego. Okay, this is a bruised ego. Especially because with it being the swords, the Ten of Swords, she spit nothing but facts. Okay, so the fuck I'm talking about. All a bitch want is the truth. You raggedy ass motherfuckers. Page of Cups. Someone could have won a custody battle. Six of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel as though someone won a custody battle. The Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands with the Six of Wands. Okay. The Hermit. That's the Hermit. The Two of Wands. This could be some sort of quiet rendezvous. Okay, someone wants to go somewhere, but they're trying to someone might be introspective about maybe choices that they made. They're trying to connect to God. Okay, Page of Swords. Someone's trying to connect to God. Someone's trying to talk to God. Who and what and why? But with the Hermit energy, I don't know if they're trying to conceal their identity. Justice. Okay. Someone's trying to make something right. Someone's trying to balance something out. They're going to God. They're asking for what? The balance about what? A King of Cups. What did I say about the Queen of Cups? Oh, I said the Queen of Cups, right? She told a King of Swords about his ass. A King of Cups is now here trying to make things balanced. Okay, with who? So maybe he knows that this Queen of Cups fell out with this King of Swords, and this could be a King of Cups that's trying to come in and connect to a Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so that could be a King of Cups who wants to make things, I don't know, he wants Queen of Cups. There's a King of Cups that wants to come in and connect to you. Okay, with the Justice, we got the Judgment with the Four of Cups. Maybe you're not interested. What's the Four of Cups? Maybe you're caught up with whatever this King of Swords energy is, even though it may be over. Or what's the Four of Cups? The Sun. That's a yes. The High Priestess. Okay, so you know what? Queen of Cups. A King of Cups is wanting to come in and balance things out with you or be whatever. All right. But with the Sun and the High Priestess, they do mean it. We have the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. See? So I don't know. Let me see what this energy is about. The Emperor in the reverse. Okay, listen to what I'm saying to you. This King of Cups knows that you fell apart with someone, right? You ripped them a new one, okay? And there wasn't any more left on the shelf. Boom. Here comes in the King of Cups. This King of Cups is coming in, right? And he's like, I want to balance things out with you, Queen of Cups. I mean it. But he's an Emperor in the reverse. What is causing him to be an Emperor in the reverse? Maybe he is not emotionally stable, right? Maybe he means it right now, but tomorrow he won't. You get what I'm saying? This isn't someone who is locked in with their higher self. Their higher self is here, their higher self is present, but it's in the reverse. They have the power to correct or not correct this, but it depends on how they're feeling and on which day they're feeling it. Okay? The Seven of Cups. Someone feels emotional torment. I don't know. Someone's emotionally tormented. That could be this King of Cups. You see what I'm saying? This King of Cups, he has unstable emotions. The Seven of Cups, the Tower, the Emperor in the reverse, clarifying him, right? You hold back from this person because of this. Your intuition taps you into this. And emotionally chaotic as well. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands loves to come out with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding on to their, we'll say crown. Okay, someone's holding on to their crown. Someone's holding on to their post, their position. Okay. Someone's honoring who they are. All right, Eight of Cups at the bottom. The Fool, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. There's something new that you're going to be celebrating. All right. Eight of Wands. This could be coming in. The Lovers. We have the Two of Swords. The Knight of Wands. There's some sort of sexual advance, okay, that has been cut off or denied. The Star. Someone could have tried to come at you really quickly with a lot of heightened attraction, and it didn't, I don't know. You weren't convinced, okay? This two of Swords. You weren't convinced about something. So you just didn't fall for it. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom. We got the Five of Swords sideways. We have the Six of Swords. Maybe you were meant to change your mind about something. Maybe you were meant to, or maybe you did. You could have either, someone here has either changed their mind about something, or something was meant to change your mind, but you moved away from that thought. The Nine of Pentacles. You feel successful or proud of something, okay? We have a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords could feel proud of something. Okay, Five of Cups, so that's not your energy. So this Queen of Swords feels at a loss. Maybe this Queen of Swords feels as though they've lost status. Okay. Nine of Swords. Why? They're hurt or feeling at a loss. They're worried. They're the Lovers. They're worried about a relationship. We got the World and the Moon. Okay, this could be a relationship that they try to conceal. They feel exposed. They feel exposed because, okay, you know the truth. This Queen of Swords, she's in some sort of relationship that she's hiding, but it's no longer hidden. Okay. What's the Nine of Swords? What's the big worry and the Five of Cups about, though? Or who? I don't... Okay. Why so serious, honestly? Page of Wands. The Eight of Wands. I don't know if they're embarrassed about who the person is. Okay. Five of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords could be embarrassed about who the fucking person is that they are in a hidden relationship with. They're embarrassed. There's a Five of Pentacles energy here. There's a Page of Wands energy here. Maybe this could be a really young person, someone that could, someone really young. Maybe they are inexperienced. Maybe they are not financially stable. Maybe they're in a poor type of predicament. Okay. Why are you here with this person? Who? The Magician. What's the Magician? Help me to understand. Two of Cups. Love. Love. This person is in love with this person. The Queen of Swords is in love with someone. The Hangman. Okay. Pisces energy. Pisces energy. The Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Could be someone they work with. Three of Swords in the reverse. Whoever this is, they have real feelings for them. They feel as though this person has maybe taught them certain things about love or their heart, right? Because it's in the reverse, it's here. So this is someone they're connected to. Either this is the Queen of Swords. Who's the person? Anyway, let me mind my business for a minute. The Queen of Swords could be with this Three of Swords energy in the reverse, where the person that she's connected to could be young, could be inexperienced, could be right? Immature, this, that, and the third. However, they make her feel away because she already feels a way about certain things in her reality. She has wounding. The mere fact that it's even here, okay? There are things that are unhealed within her emotional body that this person soothes for her. But the reality of them is still the reality of them. Okay. When did... Nope. Thank you, King of Wands. Didn't I already say that before in a reading? I don't got... Hey. I told you the Queen of Swords is fucking with the King of Wands, people. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Cups. What's the... Okay, the Empress at the bottom. But what's the Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Cups? The Knight of Cups. Someone is not wanting to admit to this. When I say this is heavy denial and insecurity, the Empress in the reverse. This feminine is literally denying herself of the truth. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And it don't even help, right? It just creates a new problem. You trying to avoid whatever you think that you're trying to avoid, and the whole time that avoidance just creates the new problem for you that you're still gonna, okay, I don't have to fool with, right? But I guess for them, someone's stalling. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's stalling. Someone doesn't want to have to, look at that. The Strength, the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Listen, let's just finish it up. The Strength, the Devil, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands. This person is stalling within their own reality. So let me make this clear. Ain't nobody listening to your old ass flows and beats, baby. Okay? If it ain't relevant, then it ain't relevant. I can't. So, Hope that was understood. There's no way. You think I'ma listen to you think see, I ain't even gonna say it. I can leave y'all to figure some shit out. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to figure some shit out. I don't know what's going on. You know? I don't know. Teach me. I am being guided at this time. You teach me. I'm done. I'm so done. And don't say I'm not telling you that I'm done. I'm letting you know that I'm done. So when you fall into a trap, it's a trap that you created for yourself. I didn't set it. You said it. And you walked into it on your own. Because I said I'm done. I'm just following the guidelines now. I do mean that. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't, you wasn't meant to. Stop trying to force it. Don't force what doesn't fit. If you think it's you, take it. If you want it to be you, use it. You ever realize a moment within yourself where you're like, you know what? I don't think I know. I don't know what I'm talking about. That moment. That moment of, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's where I am. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't know how to know. I'm confused. But I'm also clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really confused. Maybe that's not the right word, but I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know how to get there. I'm just reading cards. You know? I am going to allow myself to be guided by the community. I hope that's cool with you. Because that is cool with me. We are all sinners. I don't know what no one talking about anymore. We are all sinners. Just gonna pop my shit. Let's go. Make sure you pop yours too. Alright? Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Let us tap it in. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. Someone doesn't know where to go, what to do, what direction to take, okay? This could be someone that you shouldn't take advice from at this time. We have the Strength. What's the Strength? We got the High Priestess with the King of Swords. Someone's trying to, I don't know, this is spiritual spiraling. Someone's spiritually spiraling. Okay? They're hurt, they're lost, they're confused. They know what they want, but they don't know if they should. They're not really faithful, okay? They need to see it to believe it. Type of energy. All right? This is someone asking for a sign, and they're not receiving one. And so, again, Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands? The Temperance. They want peace, okay? This person wants peace. They want to feel at peace. Someone could have vertigo, okay? All right, some sort of dizziness. I don't know what that is, but Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. The Hierophant with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's pretending not to pay attention, but they're paying attention. Okay? That could be a King of Pentacles, and he's paying attention, but he's pretending not to. All right? Maybe they, again, I'm saying they are spiritually spiraling. That's when you know better, but you don't do better. And then, all right, they could be feeling chastised by spirit. All right, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. The spirit whooping their ass, okay? I don't know how, whatever that spiritual spiraling may be doing for them in their reality, but it's causing them to, what? What's it causing them to do? They're in deep introspection, even if, okay, I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're around persons. This Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, they could be around people, they could be in a crowd, and in their mind there's a spiral happening. Okay, and maybe the crowd is in order to block out what they're really feeling or thinking about. All right, but I don't know, it's almost someone's being hacked. Okay. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Someone needs to grow up. Eight of Cups. Someone needs to grow up. Someone needs to move away from their childish ways or mindset or emotions. The Judgment. The Five of Wands. It's causing them to, I don't know if they're fighting. What's the Five of Wands? Fighting who? The Star. The Four of Wands. Five of Wands, the Star with the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords peeking out, the Death peeking out. Someone, they're not happy, okay? Point blank, period. They're not happy. They're They don't know what they're doing. And I already said, you know what? I even started this reading off. I said, I don't know what's going on. And through that, they don't know what's going on. King of Wands, Two of Wands. King of Wands at the bottom. What's the Two of Wands? The Ten of Cups. What the fuck is going on? So now we got the Two of Wands with the Ten of Cups. So someone is headed to a happy, healthy situation. But they got to figure their shit out. And I do believe they have to figure it out on their own. But when they do, baby, okay, God gonna show up for them. So that's the Seven of Cups is at the bottom. Queen of Swords. This could be happening to a Queen of Swords. The Emperor. The Lovers. A Queen of Swords could still be connecting to an Emperor energy, okay? Despite the spiraling. So that means that regardless of the spiraling, the spiral is going to turn into intuition. We have the High Priestess that's beneath all of this. These could be baby steps. So taking small steps forward, okay, through your Two of Wands in order to achieve your goals, okay? Whatever your Ten of Pentacles is. You got the Ten of Cups, the Justice, the Ten of Pentacles. We got a Queen of Swords with an Emperor and a Lovers here. So this could actually be a feminine. This could be an older feminine with an even older masculine, but they're in a beautiful relationship. This could have actually been a relationship that came in after maybe whatever, right? Whatever you had to go through in your life, especially with the Judgment and the Eight of Cups being here. There was definitely a journey that was involved here, trial and tribulations, the Ace of Pentacles, but all in all, overcoming obstacles and circumstances in order to get to your true happiness, all right? Two of Swords. Two of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. Someone is not invested in a space. Four of Swords in the reverse. Someone doesn't like what they see, or someone doesn't want to. What's the Four of Swords in the reverse? The Hermit. Someone could be waking up, right? They're waking up because of the Hermit energy. They're seeking. This is someone they're seeking. This could be inner seeking, okay? So again, someone's going within. They're not letting, okay, this Two of Swords with the cross. They're not allowing outside opinions, okay, and this, that, and the next to be their guide, all right? They're blindfolded, and it's about, right, and the eyes are closed here. They're not, this is faith. This is true faith here, okay? The Two of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in the reverse with the Hermit. This here is true faith. It's almost illogical. Because it's about trust, right? Seven of Cups. Six of Cups. Five of Pentacles. This is an energy feeling emotionally confused, maybe about a past lower space. Eight of Pentacles. Someone could be wanting to work on a space that needs rehabilitation, or they're confused about it. They're emotionally confused about it. It's a past space. Six of Wands with the Three of Cups. Maybe with assistance it could actually work, get up off the ground. Four of Pentacles, but someone is feeling reluctant, okay? Two of Cups. Someone could be feeling reluctant within a connection because of a lack of trust, okay? We got the Knight of Swords with the Devil. This is some sort of heavy attraction, okay? This came out after the Two of Cups. Someone is reluctant about releasing someone that they, or someone is holding on, but this came in as reluctancy. I don't know. There's heavy attraction here. Someone's holding on to someone, or someone is reluctant about a connection because of hypersexuality. Right? Nine of Wands. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit just, what I'm feeling here with the Nine of Wands coming out with that, it's just like, what fucking else? Okay. Anything else? Anything other than that? Because that clearly ain't it. Queen of Cups. Knight. Oh, wow, look at that. The Queen of Cups came out with the King of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, let's see what this is going to be. The Nine of Cups. Okay. This came out in the first reading. There's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups that are coming together. They are emotionally compatible. Whoever this is. This King of Cups, this Queen of Cups, they're emotionally compatible. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles in reverse plopped right on top like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, listen, I don't know what you want me to say. That's the truth. Okay, so who's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? She's in a disapproving energy. Okay. Ten of Wands in the reverse. But there's no reason to disapprove, okay? So this person just wants to intentionally, okay, create a blockage or a barricade, but that's not going to be allowed to happen that way. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. That's not going to be allowed to happen that way. All right? You don't even have the power to really make that happen. Now, no one is stopping this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse from trying. All right? But, okay, you already got your response. So, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords with the Magician. Oh, what does that mean? Eight of Wands. Three of Wands. This connection is here. What's the Magician with the Seven of Swords? That could be a manipulative tactic to... See, it's not going to work, but this was some sort of manipulation, and it died before, it was never alive, okay? Let me say it like that. This was a manipulative tactic that never made it. All right, Page of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. These persons could be starting a family. Six of Swords, moving on, moving out. Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords? Someone's worried about their well-being. Okay, someone's worried about their well-being. A King of Wands could be worried about his well-being in terms of, well, he doesn't want this to be known. Okay. Maybe this is someone that is trying to cover up what they are concerned about, or that they are concerned about. What's the Four of Cups sideways? Ace of Swords. You know what? I'm going to take it sideways. This is the King of Wands. He's received the truth about something, but he's worried. Okay, he had a vision. This is the King of Wands. He had a vision. He had a dream. He had an encounter with God, and he's questioning his own validity within that. He's questioning his own vision. He's questioning his own dream. He's questioning his own, you get what I'm saying? The Fool. This man has vision. The Empress. Wow. Three of Swords. 10 of Swords. This could be someone, they're not believing in themselves, or they're feeling as though they are unworthy of maybe what they envision. Maybe they think it's an imposter syndrome. This is a King of Wands who's in imposter syndrome energy. Okay. Maybe feeling a level of unworthiness. Maybe the feeling is just, right? Maybe they feel that way for a reason. But it doesn't mean that the vision they had was not true. Both could be true. But now what are you going to do about it? That's really all it is. The Death and the Three of Pentacles. Someone has ended a contract. Five of Swords and the Chariot. Someone has opted out of a contract. Six of Pentacles. The Sun, the Seven of Wands, literally. Okay. So what's that? Queen of Wands with the World. A Queen of Wands could have opted out of a contract. Something came to a completion. Okay, she decided. Okay. Do we got another one in us? Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Did I not do this? Oh. Yes. I'll be right back, y'all. And we'll go again. I'll be right. We got Judgment at the bottom. Let's begin. Ace of Pentacles. Hold down. Hold down. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Someone could be working for someone else and they get paid really well. Someone could have a job where they get paid really well. They get paid consistently. Okay. Eight of Swords. There's a concern. Someone's worried. Or maybe that was your concern. That could be past related. Someone could have been worried about their financial stability and then they started working for someone where they were receiving payments consistently. What's the Eight of Swords? The Page of Cups. Okay, what was the Page of Cups? The Ace of Swords. I think that's the truth. I feel as though this person went in their own mind, they went from a child to a King of Wands. They needed this. You have the Page of Wands. This could be a father. Ten of Pentacles, or maybe that's what they want. This is someone, they dream themselves to be a family man, to be a father, to maybe even be an Emperor energy. They see themselves elevating and okay. This could be the Company. The Devil. What's the Devil? The Four of Pentacles. That's the job. The Five of Pentacles. They could be some sort of industrial worker, okay? Three of Swords. The Empress. There's someone here that's a feminine energy. So we have the Emperor here, who I said could be, you know, the owner of a company that hired this King of Wands. But then we have an Empress here who is heartbroken. What's the problem? What's your problem? Nine of Pentacles. Well, now she's heartbroken about her financial, or her financial safety. Okay, her financial safety. Nine of Swords. She's heartbroken. She's concerned. Okay. Four of Wands in the fucking reverse. Why are you so not at peace? Whoever this Empress energy is, she's not at peace. She is, okay, Two of Pentacles. I don't know what that's about. Seven of Wands. They want something. They want something. Justice. They want justice. But Ten of Cups. Or they want someone. They want someone that... Ten of Swords. This could be a feminine. She wants someone that she can't have. She may want a Queen of Wands. Or maybe this is a Queen of Wands that wants someone that she can't have. A Queen of Wands could be this Empress energy. She's heartbroken. She's concerned. She feels like her world is crumbling, okay? Woe is her. Woe is her. She wants justice. Okay. Six of Wands. Maybe she's going to receive it. Okay. Page of Cups. I mean, Page of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Knight of Swords. You ever try to walk on the dark side, but God be like, bring your little ass back this way, baby. Where the fuck you think you was going? I think that's what happens. Sometimes the spirit just convicts you, like depending on who you are as a spiritual being. When God speaks, sometimes you just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? And when you go against that, you be all whatever. Or sometimes, come on, let's talk, y'all. Fuck it. Sometimes, baby, you go through shit, right? And you go through it for a long time. And you don't just go through it, but you get through it, right? And you don't just get through it, you overcome it. You don't just overcome it, you fucking conquer it, right? There's levels to this. There are levels to this shit when it comes to healing, right? And what happens when you you get so high, right, that you touch the sky? No, but for real, what happens when, like, I feel like being silly right now. I feel like being, what happened after the New Orleans? But what I'm really saying, okay, what happens when you get to a point in your journey that what hurt you before, and there's the triggers and things that should really hurt. What happens when they don't, right? It almost dehumanizes you because now you're just there. You're just existing to exist, almost just to see. I don't know, like, if I pull this thread, will it all unravel? You got what I'm saying? And if it all unravels, and then what? You just be out here risking shit because what? When you have a certain level of knowledge, what's really a risk? What is there to really lose when you understand certain things? Eh, hey, I want y'all to have what y'all want. I don't know how come. I just think that I rather in this time just let people have what it is that they want. Whatever you want, whatever you're believing and all of that, I want that to be true for you. Okay? And then I'll allow myself to see how does that affect my life? Maybe it will. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe I wasn't aware, right? As aware as I may think that I am. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I need to become less aware. Maybe I don't know, but whatever it is, it's true. Right? Whatever you want, go and get it. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, do that. Make yourself happy. Even if making yourself happy is a strange and whatever, I don't even want to describe it for you. I want you to do that. Act in that way. Speak from that space. You get what I'm saying? Just do that. And yeah, because I'm a bit far gone and I don't mind coming back down to earth some. Okay? That was so honest, but does it even matter? What else? No matter what. No matter what. Right? What else? All right, we got a King of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. A King of Cups could be emotionally disconnected from a space, from a person, or they don't want to. What's the Two of Swords? Either they're disconnecting from a space or they're not wanting to. Five of Wands. Someone's battling with their, okay, should I stay or should I go energy. They don't want to go. They don't want to go. They feel as if someone feels as though if they walk away from a space, they'd be headed towards calamity. Okay, but what's the Two of Swords? Because without the Two of Swords being there, right? King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Five of Wands. They are headed towards calamity. What's the Two of Swords? There's a bridge. Okay. Or there's a crossing. This is a crossroads. Thank you, Father. This is a choice. It's a crossroad. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, about what you're gonna choose, invest in, using your wisdom or whatever. Use what you want to use. If you want to use your ego, use your ego. If you want to choose something because you think it looks nice, if you want to choose something because of how fast it is, if you want to choose something because of how quiet, if you want to choose something because of how loud, right? The energy, you choose it. Just fucking choose and choose what it is that you want. It's no use just trying to choose what someone else is choosing. Just choose what you want. Like, what are people doing? I don't know. What do you want? Choose what you want. Mm. Damn. How could that be the judgment? Everybody, just get the fuck out of here. Okay? Go. Tower. What's the tower? There's no tower to be had, but there's a tower here. What's the tower? Six of Pentacles. Someone could have lost, okay? They could have lost revenue, okay? Their sales could have gone down or, right? This came up with the Judgment. The World and the Knight of Cups. This could be something public. Okay, what's the Knight of Cups? Someone wants to offer something. We have a Temperance here to help you balance out, okay, your situation. Three of Cups. Two of Cups. This is a happy offer. Someone wants to help you to make more money. Okay. Seven of Swords came out as soon as I said that. Six of Swords. Why? I'm asking, why is the Six of Swords to this? The Sun. This, okay. Someone wants you to not take an offer that is clearly a good one. It's happy, it's sincere, it's uplifting, it's generous, it's a blessing. Someone wants you to refuse a blessing, okay? That would help you to generate more revenue in your life. Maybe they're wanting you to stay at a certain level, okay? That could be some form of control, all right? Or, okay, this could be a Queen of Cups trying to block someone, all right? A Queen of Cups could be trying to block someone from pretty much elevating in their life, whether this simply be about the money or about other things within their life. They're not wanting the person to do that. Okay, there's an energy of insecurity. Seven of Swords with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords. Someone's lost attraction, or someone's not in a very attractive energy. We have the Six of Cups. Could be someone from the past, or this could be an older person. Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You're not, they haven't been able to gain access to you. Okay, they could have tried to come on to you subtly. Okay, subtly and suddenly. Okay, Page of Swords sideways, but you didn't have, whatever this is. Okay, you didn't have an interest in seeing this person. This person wanted to connect to you, right? You weren't into that. The Fool, the Three of Wands. Someone moved on from someone. So whoever I'm speaking to, you moved on from a Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is coming out as this energy being described. Okay, so yeah, whoever that is, whatever this is, Two of Wands sideways. They were trying to, okay, I don't know if they were trying to get through a portal. Now we got the King of Cups. Is this a couple? Right, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups was trying to get to a King of Cups, and he, a masculine denied a feminine access to him. Now you gotta be some type of fucked up bitch that a man gonna say go away, baby. Queen of Swords. What's the Queen of Swords? Seven of Cups. A Queen of Cups. Not a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Swords. Or is this a Queen of... Someone could be doppelganging. A Five of Cups. Someone's trying to emotionally confuse someone. This is a Queen of Swords. Okay. This is a Queen of Swords doppelganging as a Queen of Cups within this scenario. Okay. She is the one connecting to this King of Cups. He moved on from her. He doesn't want to be with her. He denied her access to him. She's doppelganging in Queen of Cups energy to connect back to him. So this could be one person. This could be the same person, but they're just trying to put on whatever, right? They're trying to be within the energy that they believe the King of Cups, right? Or that they know the King of Cups would be most attracted to. Okay. He understood the assignment. You see how my voice is going? He doesn't want to talk to her. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened in this connection. He doesn't want to speak. Okay, because this is really the Queen of Cups here. Like I said, this could be one person, but we're going to show it as the Queen of Swords. This King of Cups does not want to speak to this Queen of Swords. He has blocked her or ducked and dodged her. I don't know if he gives her excuses or this or that. Also, anything and everything except, yes, you can come see me. Yes, I'm gonna come see you. Yes, I have time for you. He gives her any and every other reason and answer and response other than yes. You get what I'm saying? So she tries to do things that will create a yes energy, and he still blocks it. Now, I'm not telling you to stop. I don't even want you to stop. I'm just telling you. Nine of Cups. Someone's feeling content. Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. Someone's content. Someone's in their own bubble. Nine of Wands. Someone feels protected or distanced. Okay. Someone feels out the way. Strength. Death in the reverse. How could I describe this? Imagine going to an event anywhere, and there's a couple and you see them arguing, right? And you're there and they're there and there's other people there too. There's a crowd. You could be in the club, right? You're in the club, right? You just doing your thing, baby. You just in the club. Music's going, you dancing, you looking around, you see some finies, you like, hi, right? In some random raggedy corner of the club, or maybe, you know what, they could even be in the middle of it, but there's a couple and they're arguing. You can't necessarily even hear what they're saying, but from their body movements, you know it's on, right? Again, you're in the club, music's playing, you're having a good time. You drinking, you smoking, baby. You see things that you want to see, and they see you too. What does that couple over there arguing have to do with you? If the club ain't getting shot up, baby, if you ain't about to spray up the club and fuck everybody else up, and you just gonna do it to yourselves, baby, you do that, because I'm having a good time in the club. Mm-hmm. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. These are options. These are availabilities. These are prospects. These are opportunities. The Hierophant, the Hangman. Fulfilling, worth it, worthy. Good conversation. We got the King of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles could work well with the King of Swords. Okay. Listen, y'all. I think I'm gonna go. I was almost about to shuffle again, but y'all are good. I'll talk to you later.